There are certain fighters in the UFC who have been successful in competing at the highest level, where they have stood out amongst fighters in their respective weight classes due to their talent and their dominant fighting style. So here is 5 freaks of nature in the UFC. Number 5. Cain is the former UFC heavyweight champion who is specifically known for his violent beatdowns and his great cardio. He is smaller in size compared to a lot of heavyweights in the division, but that hasn't stopped him from using his cardio to break his opponents both physically and mentally. He uses his strong wrestling base where he is able to put a one-sided mauling on his opponents. Although he has been out of action for a while, there is no denying that a healthy Cain can make any heavyweight look like nothing when he is focused and ready to go. Number 4. Cormier is a former Olympian who has transitioned his high-level wrestling skills very well to mixed martial arts, where he has defeated high-level fighters with ease. He has used these skills to dominate both heavyweights and light heavyweights, which has made him into a complete well-rounded mixed martial artist, leading him to win UFC gold. At the age of 38, he is still performing great at championship level, where he is still defeating top fighters without difficulty. With him being a lot older than his opponents, his dominance shows what kind of level Cormier is at, and is certainly one of the best light heavyweights of all time. Number 3. Ever since Yoel Romero joined the UFC, he has just looked like a terrifying force in the middleweight division, where he has just mauled all of his opponents, making it all the way to the top. At the age of 40, he is competing at the highest level with the best fighters in the world, where he has shown that he is more than capable of winning the world title. Even though he lost his last fight against Robert Whittaker at UFC 213, he has proved that he is one of the most elite middleweights in the world, where I believe after a couple more wins, he will be right back to challenging for the world title once again. Number 2. Demetrius Johnson has taken the UFC flyweight division by storm since winning the UFC flyweight title. He is one of the most well-rounded fighters in the UFC today, where he has made good fighters look ordinary. His ability to absorb information whilst in the fight has always helped him be one step ahead of his opponents, where he is able to quickly adjust to any situation his opponents offer him. He is well-rounded in all areas of the fight game, where he has dominated both wrestlers and has submission victories over high-level grapplers. His dominance in the flyweight division has helped him rack up 10 consecutive title defenses, where I believe he will go down as one of the most dominant champions in UFC history. Number 1. Jon Jones always shows an aura of greatness each time he steps inside the octagon. His talent is on a whole new level and has proved time and time again why he is the best fighter on the planet. The one thing that has affected his career is that he has been in trouble outside of the octagon many times, which has prevented him from showing his true potential. He has submitted the high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts in Lior Machida and Vitor Belfort, and also has out-wrestled an Olympian in Cormier. Jon Jones has massive potential beyond imagination, where I believe he will go down as one of the greatest fighters to ever compete in mixed martial arts.